I'm strong. Oh, she got me running shoes. Bang! Adidas Prime X Strung OG. I'm strong. Yeah, it's got me. We're back with some more mileage this morning. Gonna get a long run in the Adidas Prime X Strung OG. Legendary, iconic member of the, would we put this in the Carbon Heritage District? I think this would have to go in the Carbon Heritage District. Anyway, if you're interested in a new long run shoe or speed training shoe or max cushion gang shoe, make sure you're on the Supwell app. Supwell app is my app. It's the best buy, sell, and trade marketplace out there. I actually got this shoe via a trade with a friend, and that's one of the reasons I started the Supwell app, so you could have hundreds of friends, nay, thousands of friends. We have about 2,000 members on the app right now, so thousands of people out there trading shoes. I actually get questions all the time, is it available in Europe? Yes, anybody can sign up, and the more people that do sign up in Europe, the better the marketplace will be. Most of the listings are in the US right now, and you can get crazy deals on any type of shoe. So join the Supwell app, best shoe marketplace, and also best hobby jogger community. People getting after it daily. All right, enjoy today's video. Also, stay to the end for a very special Easter special. I said special twice. That's how special it is. This is the breakfast, long run Sunday. My mother-in-law is here, so she's in my office, which is right behind that wall, so I'm not in my normal spot. I'm actually in the living room. We have this table here. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm going to eat this breakfast here, and then we got to do the long run. It's Easter. You can see the Easter Bunny game. Should have done my long run yesterday, but I didn't think things through. So we're doing the long run today. That's just slug life. Bang. Hey.
Hey, Daddy, can I set this on the table?
Sure.
Hold on. I know. This one's yours. This one. I know this one. The Easter Bunny. Stop the carrot.
Hmm?
And the Easter Bunny did all of those.
The air? Yeah.
And I like those.
But outside.
But outside means... Oh, okay, go, Lolo.
You got two?
Yeah, outside.
What is it?
Joy.
Yeah, what is that?
Some bubbles. But I opened it. Right?
You can use it this morning when you brush your teeth.
I'm gonna brush my
Did you have a toothbrush too?
Yeah,
You wanna do it
baby
right now?
toothpaste.
Oh, no way.
And
That's
it's
so funny.
like Sophie, so I think she'll ask me when to brush her teeth.
It's like a giraffe, like Sophia too. She got her first toothbrush.
Mommy, stop it.
Yeah.
Mommy, this is a Hot Wheel, but you dip the cold water in it.
Alrighty, it is long run this morning. I'm testing out some new stuff. It's actually getting really, well, not hot, but really warm this part of the year. It's only April, but here in the Carolinas, we're starting to get 70s, even 80s. So I'm doing the lightest weight singlet I have. I've been loving the Soar stuff. That's not new. But the new stuff is a brand I had never heard of. Their PR agency reached out to me. It's called 2XU. They wanted to send me some stuff. So these are the socks. I'm always down to try some new socks. And then we have some shorts as well. I really know nothing about this brand. Let's see. Making the world a fitter, healthier place. 2XU. If anyone knows what 2XU means, let me know. So bang. I could always do a good pair of shorts. Do they have pockets? Yes, they do have pockets. Are they lined? Yes, they're lined. Okay, lined with pockets. That means this is going to be a good double day short. I'll have a nice shorts with pockets for my afternoon run. But we're going to test these for the long run this morning. Made in Bangladesh, so you know that's quality. That's where the Supwell stuff is made too. Bang, 2XU. All right, we're going to give these a shot. And then we'll go get the shoes. Bro, Lil Wayne had a lot of crazy bars. He said, I'll serve anyone like a blind waiter. Doesn't even make sense, but it does. That's not serious.
I'm serious. Okay, Daddy has a serious. Serious runner.
Charlie was making fun of me because I have my singlet on. All right, this is the fuel for today. Let's see. We have the banoffee torque, the rhubarb and custard torque, and then the green apple crumble torque. Just going to take 3 gels. But we're going to send it this morning in the OG Prime X Strung. My guy Danny on the Supwell app, he DM'd me, and he said, can you do a revisit of the Prime X Strung? And also, I was thinking this morning, man, I just want to run in something fun that I know is going to be a banger. And that's the OG Prime X Strung. And I put this list together for the Supwell Running Instagram. I'm going to move these so we can throw up the Supwell Running Instagram card right here to make sure you're following it. And if you're not following it now, guess what? If you're on Instagram, you're going to see our posts popping up. That's the thing about the way the Supwell machine rolls. Every day, you see the video pop up on the top of your YouTube feed. You watch one video, then bang, the next one's going to pop up the next day. You see one post from Supwell Running or you're interested in shoes, bang, it's going to be in your algorithm because we're just pumping out fire daily. And there's a lot of firefighters out there trying to stop us, but we're a squad full of arsonists. I've been listening to too much Lil Wayne. I got to chill out with the bars. Original OG Prime X Strung here. Complete banger. You get the tall stack of race foam. And the reason I was talking about the Instagram, I put up the list of the 5 shoes that we are most excited about for this year. This was on the list, the third version of it. They went completely different in V2. You get a wider base, you get a chunkier heel, you get a lot more weight. What was so special about the original here is it has the weight of a daily trainer. Think about that. It has the weight of a daily trainer, but you get 50 millimeters worth of stack. And I have tons of videos on this shoe where I bring out the stackerator and the scale. I'm not going to do all that this morning. I just want to run in it. But the weight is low. The bounce has been incredible. I called this the perfect long run shoe. I'm going to do another long run here. Maybe this is the best long run shoe of all time. There's nothing that's really been able to replace it. There's a few shoes that have come, the On Cloud Boom Strike, even the Tracksmith Elliott Racer, but these shoes are just not, it doesn't come together in the same way as this. The Elliott Racer, too soft. Some of the other shoes that have tried to do what this have done, they're just too heavy, like the Skyward X, which I love. You got to go full send with this. If you want to do another version of this, you have to make the narrow heel. You have to keep the weight down. That's what brings this together in such a special way. So, complete banger here. I'm going to get some long run miles in it this morning. And it's going to be a good time. So the crazy thing about this shoe is that it's $300. 3 bills. Now you can get the 2 for $225 right now. They made it cheaper on Running Warehouse. Well, actually, with our Running Warehouse code, it's $250 without the code. With the Running Warehouse code, you get 10% off. That brings it down to $225. And gosh dang, I hate the look of a white sock. Oh man, a white no-show sock has got to be one of the worst looks. But I'm testing these out, so we're going to do it. But yeah, that is no swag. White socks, that's what the swagless speedsters wear. Who cares what a running shoe looks like? And it's funny because I did that Topo review, and then there was literally someone who, it was almost verbatim. It might have been a parody, but who said exactly what I was saying in the video. Running shoes are for comfort and performance. Real runners don't care what a shoe looks like. But yeah, fit of this is perfect. One of the reasons it's so expensive is allegedly because of this strong upper. But you also get a ton of foam in the midsole here. And a trend we've seen, I think it peaked in 2023 and 2024, was everyone trying to make every shoe stable. The Neo Zen is starting to, it's a bloop in the blast, back in the other direction of not having everything have to be so stable.
Daddy, why are we filming right now? And why are our men outside?
Those are my gels for the run. I'm filming because I'm about to go on a run.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's my long run.
But can I feed them?
Sure.
What is this?
It's an adult snack.
When I go for pickles, you can have them in it.
Yeah, if you're running a lot, you can have one.
Okay. I know it's in a door, but I can ask it when I'm very big.
Yeah, when you're really big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, you want a hug?
Yeah. Daddy, I didn't see the Easter bunny.
Yeah, I know. I told you you're not going to see the Easter bunny.
I went up and I didn't see the Easter bunny. It was fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know that. I didn't know that, Daddy. You're not open.
What I was saying, man, is for a few years there, it's particularly 2023 and 2024, brands were scared to make unstable shoes. And oh my gosh, for this exact reason, I came out here and I just felt like I rolled my ankle. This is so narrow in the back. And it's also, it feels like, even just standing still, it feels like my heel is off the platform. Like my heel is wider than the heel of the shoe, which is just a crazy feeling. But I remember from running in this, it didn't actually feel that unstable. But this is one of those things where not every shoe needs to be for everyone. And that's what made this so special. Adidas just said, let's go for it. Let's make the best high stack marathon shoe that we can for running fast. And then in the 2, they changed the brief and they made it more about cushioned comfort, stability, structure, reliability versus the Magic Dust on the 1 here. And this upper looks like the Magic Dust colorway. This was all about making the best top tier shoe that we can. So I'm hoping that's what comes back in the 3. And yeah, this version of Light Strike Pro is just perfect. It'll be interesting to see with the 3 what they do with that one, if they're gonna put that super soft mushy stuff or go back to something like this. But yeah, this is a shoe that Adidas needs to bring back from the dead, like Jesus. All right, let's get these miles in. All right. Man, the stability on these is so weird. It's a beautiful morning, man. I'm gonna take this run by feel. I was supposed to have a big workout. We'll see. My schedule this week was just jacked up. I was underfueled. This is what happens whenever I'm working a lot. Sometimes my fueling will go out the window. So I wasn't recovering well this week. So we'll see. We'll just see what I have. Oh my gosh. Bro, I legitimately just twisted the heck out of my ankle because that same gosh dang dog chased me. Holy man. I don't want to come out here complaining again, but this is just how my running has felt. Anytime I start getting some momentum, it's like a stray dog chases me or something pops up. Gosh dang, I still hit a 5:42. So I started doing this workout, 1 mile on, quarter recovery, 800 on, running the miles at marathon pace, 800s at half marathon pace. It's feeling good to get turnover. But yeah, that dog just came out of nowhere chasing me. I heard the feet from behind. It's the same little tan thing that keeps popping up. And completely threw me off, but we keep going. Yeah, these are great for running in a straight line. I had to get into this gutter thing on the side when that dog came and I completely rolled my right ankle. So 5 miles in here, I think we'll be good to finish. The adrenaline will carry me through, but gosh dang. I guess this is just the season of struggle bus. Ah. Yeah, it feels terrible, but I'm clipping off some great paces in these. My legs are rising from the dead. Wow. Dropping on Easter, let's go. Grind never stops. These hills are gonna be a son of a barefoot mafia member, but that's how you get fast. It's like I said with the Boston 13 versus the Evo SL. If you wanna feel fast, run on flats. If you wanna be fast, run up a gosh dang hill. No cherry picking out here. All right, next one, let's go. You gotta be confident on your own journey. A lot of people are racing Boston tomorrow. I didn't do a spring marathon because there's still work to be done. Getting after it. This is how you do it, man. Just blasted a 5:31, rolling. I guess this is gonna be my one good workout for the month. I'll take it. I'm blooping a blast. Break the hill, don't let the hill break you. Break the hill, don't let the hill break you. Break the hill, don't let the hill break you. Some days, you just gotta decide to let that mileage hang and drag that mileage all through the streets. Let them see your mileage. We're showing mileage today. It's for high mileage hobby joggers only. Almost at mile 14. I'm just trying to hang on at this point to this pace. I'm banging the 800s around 5:15 and the miles around 5:40. Oh no, another Barefoot Mafia member down. Feels good to run hard. Mileage is a sport, tripping off the torque. Chunky shoes from Germany, I feel like Lou Dort. I don't eat pork, tofu on my fork. Hater on Reddit, he was looking like a dork. That's it. That is it. Ha. I lied, I realized I have to do one more 800 because I started on a full mile, so you gotta close it out honorably. Alright, I'm actually done. That's what we call emptying the tank. Put my name in his mouth. He was looking for some clout. I made a rain stack when they thought it was a drought. You know what I'm about? It's the Max Cushion Gang Lord. I love talking, but I really love the pain more. Big bars. I know that's what you came for. Shooting off the top like I'm at the gun range store. You think you're crazy? I'm deranged more. You thought this was a game? Nor. Sleeping on me? That's a lame snore. Had to switch it up, and then I go and rearrange more. He thought he was cold. I'm coming with the flamethrower. I started at the bottom, feeling like I'm on the same floor. I have fun, man. This is my one good workout in the month. I told you I'm batting 180. So I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna enjoy it, because I know the next 6 workouts are gonna be terrible. But today we got a good one. Boys want it now. Must not know how the time works. Didn't go to Boston, knew I had to grind first. They call me the Don like I know how the crime works. R.I.P. Jesus, feel like I got a divine purpose. Oh, I really stopped on the hill because I thought it was 17:38. I didn't get it. 17:39. I really just stopped on the hill. Yeah, baby. Rapping, running it, beating up the road, Chris Breezy. Hobby jogger lifestyle, dog, it ain't easy. All you gotta do is just watch this if you don't believe me. All I know is trap or die, feeling like Jeezy. Might fly out to London cause I'm feeling greasy. Red British gel, feel like Ron Weasley. Your girl jogging to my videos, I told her take it easy. Not have to look up the Babytron type beat when I get home. Just start punching in recklessly. Ah. Oh man, oh man. I'm gonna say it now before I forget. So the 2x stuff, this is sore, but the shorts and the socks, it's solid. I didn't think about it once. I forgot that I had it on. I also didn't run with the bottle today. No water, 20 miles, dehydration. Boys want it now. They don't know about patience. No, I'm just kidding, I'm done. But yeah, I put the gels in the back pocket and it was solid, easy to get it out. There's only one time where I was fumbling with the back pocket, but that was user error. And then I love the fact that it has side pockets. I don't know why running shorts don't have side pockets. You're not gonna be Supwell certified if you don't. So this is a thumbs up all around. They are baggier than some other shorts. You're definitely baggier than the John G's, but no chafing, no rubbing. Overall comfortable, and the pockets is a plus too. So I'll give these 8 out of 10. They're a banger. And then the socks, didn't think about them. They have good cushion and padding around the back like the features. Thumbs up. The breathability is good. It's also probably 75 American right now, so socks are a banger as well. So shout out to 2xU, putting in work. My goodness, I don't know if I've been this thirsty in my entire life, ever. It's the top 5 most thirstiest I've ever been. 20 miles, 6:44 pace, 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 40 seconds. Bang, again, another run, which on paper doesn't look like anything special. But man, my top end speeds have gotten so much faster. So I improvised that entire workout. I just made it up out there at the beginning. Did a few miles warm up into 1 mile at marathon effort, 400 recovery, 800 at half marathon effort or faster, 400 recovery, and then repeat. So mile on, quarter off, half mile on, quarter off. And I was banging the marathon efforts right where they needed to be, 5:40. And then the half marathon efforts, I ended up just getting down to 5:20s and faster, definitely faster than my half marathon pace would be. But it just goes to show I've really unlocked another gear on that top end speed. And it's funny because I haven't purposely been trying to get the top end faster. I've really been trying to work on marathon pace. The marathon pace is not improving that much, but the top end speeds have improved a lot. So I'm just going to roll with it. That's where the fitness is going. Yeah, these things, complete banger. This is how you can tell it was made before 2024 because it doesn't have any corny words back here.
Dad, you're matching.
Yeah.
Daddy, I match. Dude, Daddy, I match.
Yeah, we do match.
I love you. How was well one?
That's good. That was actually good for once.
Daddy.
Yeah. Oh, this is the song on No Ceilings where Tyga just comes in with the fire verse. Bro, No Ceilings, that might be one of the most underrated or at least forgotten about mixtapes. But guess what? That was 16 years ago at this point. 2009, No Ceilings, Lil Wayne, just straight bars. Straight bars, all gas, no brakes. And here's the thing about Lil Wayne at his prime. He really cared about the culture. He really cared about the art and the sport of rapping. And you could hear it in his voice. The dedication, the passion, calling himself the best rapper alive. Just consistently jacking everyone's beats and flowing over them. It's unmatched. I think the only thing we've seen that's come close recently is Boldy James. And I'm telling you, Boldy James right now is the best rapper alive. But shout out to 2007, 2009 Lil Wayne. Shout out to the LimeWire days, just illegally downloading random music. I know a lot of Barefoot Mafia members out there have no idea what they're talking about. What I'm talking about. They're probably not watching this video because I think the thumbnail is going to be this thing. Anyway, we got 20 miles in the Adidas Prime X Strung. This is one of my best workouts recently. Hands down, my best long run recently. Let's throw it up here. And this was the holy trinity of workouts and running. I had fun. I ran fast, and it was a good shoe. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't often happen. Usually, this is the thing about high mileage training and cumulative fatigue. A lot of the time, I'm just trying to get through it, trying to do the best I can. But today, I was actually able to let it fly, in no small part due to the Adidas Prime X Strung OG. This thing is a complete, you thought I was gonna say the B word. No, this is a complete unicorn. I can't even say banger to describe it because that doesn't do it justice. There is no other shoe on the market in the last 5 years that even comes close to what this is able to provide. The only thing that is even 65% of this is the on Cloud Boom Strike. But this comes together and it's almost a magical way. You get the high stack, you get the bounce, you get the cushion, you get the speed, a ton of speed assistance without it being too aggressive, able to handle every single pace that I can run. On my cool down here, I was running 840s because I was gassed. And then I was ripping off 800s at a 5 flat, 515. And it's just as at home and capable and comfortable hitting any of those paces. And at that marathon effort, by the way, which I was clipping off at exactly where I wanted it to be today, 540s and even 530s, it felt beautiful. And this is what I was saying last week in the Vaporfly. Man, I was just struggling to hit 540s and I was even hitting some 550s and it just felt like it didn't have that extra 2%. And when we did the efficiency test over here, that's what the data showed as well, that I'm slightly less efficient in that shoe. This was the complete opposite. I felt that, say a marathon effort is a 7 out of 10 effort or a 14 out of 20. You ever heard of I forget the name off the top of my head. It's the 6 to 20 effort scale, which would roughly correspond, it's very similar to heart rate. So if you say a 14, if you're a 14 out of 20 effort, it would correspond to a 140 heart rate, roughly. But if a marathon pace is a 16 on that scale, This, at that 16 out of 20 effort, is going to be putting me at a 537, whereas in the Vaporfly or even the Adios Pro 4, I was decently efficient in that, but let's say A6 Metaspeed Edge Paris, a 16 out of 20 effort is going to be putting me at a 549 pace. There's a lot of speed assistance and bounce. This is a special foam, and this version of Light Strike Pro is one of the best race foams we have ever seen, especially for powerful runners. And that's the thing about this that makes it such a unicorn for me. I can throw the full force of my stride into this platform and I get more. I never feel that I'm maximizing it. Even when I was blasting downhills and seeing a 453, 458 on my watch, there was still more that I could put into this shoe. That's the special quality to it. That's what you're getting from the 50 millimeter stack, all the cushion underfoot here. A lot of the time, more foam is just more foam. I was saying that about the Adidas or the New Balance More V5 when I reviewed it a few weeks ago. I said, gosh dang, this thing is a dinosaur. They're calling it more, but you're getting less. It's more foam, but it's less speed assistance, less bouncy, more weight. There's not more anything other than width of the foam. With this, you're getting more of everything. More support, more stack, more speed assistance, and I really do not have any stability issues. And it's funny because I saw this comment recently where people were saying, oh, look at his heel wear pattern. His heel wear pattern indicates he has stability needs. First of all, if you're concerned with my heel wear pattern and stability needs, go get some mileage in. Secondly, I really have no issues with stability in this shoe. I also think the narrow platforms just don't bother me that much when I'm running race paces. And that's the thing, my mechanics are different at a 830 pace versus a 530 pace. But at the same time, I could run the 830s in this and the 530s in this, and it felt great. The only time where it was bad was when that gosh dang, the tan stray dog that's chased me so many times, it came out of nowhere on the first mile rep. And you know can you see? Yeah, that tan thing, this thing, hold on. This thing back here. That little gutter thing. I ran to the side because the dog just came out of nowhere. And I have PTSD now. Anytime I hear a squirrel behind me or a deer or something rustling in the woods, I think it's a dog coming to chase me. But this time it really was a dog coming to chase me, and I saw that little bugger running up from behind, so I came onto this side thing and I twisted my ankle, but it turned out to be okay. I guess I don't have as weak ankles as the Barefoot Mafia members say, and I think running in these actually strengthen your ankles. I know a lot of the low stack warriors, Barefoot Mafia out there always talking about, oh, you need to run in low stack shoes to get strong feet. These are the ones that give you strong feet. They're heavier, they're less stable, they're gonna work your ankle muscles more. So if you want strong feet, join the Max Cushion gang. I might have to clip that one for IG. But yeah, the stability issues were not that bad for me. And this foam is just, it's a special foam, one of the best race foams out there, especially for more powerful runners. And Adidas just completely changed the formula in the Adios Pro 4 and in the new Takumi Sen. So in one cohort of shoes now, it's too firm for me in the Evo SL, and I don't know why I don't love the Evo SL. I should love it, right? Because I love the Boston 12, I love the Boston 13, I love the SL2. I even do love the Prime X Strung 2, not as much as this. This is an A+++ extra credit bonus. This is doing extracurriculars and summer camp, skipping grades. This is proficiency level 10,000 genius. The Prime X Strung is 2, it is good. Something about the Evo SL just doesn't hit for me for some reason, but that's too firm. And then, yeah, the Prime X Strung 2 is also on the firmer side. I like it. And then the Adios Pro 4 is just super soft. Adios 9, and what was the other shoe I was thinking about? Yeah, Adios 9, Evo SL, those are just too firm. So, it's weird. They now have 2 firm Light Strike Pro and 2 soft Light Strike Pro. This is Goldilocks, for sure. Top 5 all-time shoe, maybe even top 3 all-time shoe for me. And this is a weird one because I only got it last year in 2024. I got it off the Supwell app. Someone sent it to me. So I never experienced it when it first came out. But when it first came out, I don't even know if I definitely wasn't doing YouTube, and I don't know if I was running like this and even running in these types of shoes. But really special shoe. This makes me feel like brands should do retros, right? Just retro this. Make this the Prime X Strung 3. Go back to this version of foam because this thing is a special shoe. It would sell like crazy. And again, I really don't have stability issues with it. So this is the first one. I want to close it out with a few other shoes that I want brands to bring back from the dead. This is an Easter special. I don't usually pull out lists on my long runs, but I'm going to do it today. Easter special. All right, let's do it. So another shoe that I want a brand to revive, to bring back from the dead, bang, Saucony Endorphin Pro 3. And I'll put the Saucony Endorphin Elite in this category too. But Saucony has now, like Adidas, with the Adios Pro 4, gone super soft, marshmallowy, and you've got to check out the Supwell Running Instagram if you've not. Barrett actually came up with this, the mapping of Carbon County. It was genius. So the Supwell Running Instagram is cool because it's a full team effort. Grant is cranking on the editing of the reels, and then Barrett and I are chefing up the post. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Barrett came up with that idea. Genius. One of the coolest things I've seen recently. This we put in the Carbon Heritage District. This is one of those old school, just beloved shoes that is so special, so easy to run in. And the reason this is good, it's not like the Prime X Strung where it's this magical unicorn, it gives me 15% more. It's just a job doer. It's easy to run in, good stability, unlike the Prime X Strung for a lot of people. Great rocker. You get the carbon fiber plate, really nice pop and roll. And then in the Endorphin Pro 4 is okay. It just lost some of the magic of this. It's still a good shoe, but the issue is the Endorphin Elite too. This is where I was going with the whole mapping of Carbon County thing. The marshmallow region, like the Adios Pro 4, it's gotten so soft. So I want to see Saucony give us in the Endorphin Pro 5 something more similar to this. The dual foam in Power Run PB, Power Run HG didn't quite work. The Endorphin Pro 4 is still a good shoe, but it doesn't have the same bite as this. And the Endorphin Elite 2, there's butterflies out here. The Endorphin Elite 2 doesn't have that bite either. So neither of Saucony's race shoes are now viable options for me. I'm not going to race in either of them. I did do a sub 3 in the Endorphin Pro 4 last year, but with all the shoes that I've released since then in the past year, it's just not a top 5 race shoe anymore. It's not on the power rankings. I'm not seeing a ton of people racing in it. It's still probably a top 7 race shoe. It's a cusper, but it's not a plus anymore. This thing was the shoe that got a lot of hobby joggers into carbon plated race shoes. And I want to see Adidas or Saucony do that again and give us something that's more comparable to the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 3, because that is the #1 replacement for this right now. All right, next one. I'm going back-to-back Saucony here. Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. Like the Pro 3, Saucony went into a different direction with the current version of this, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4. And I was talking about this in the Endorphin Trainer video I did earlier this week. I actually like the Endorphin Trainer for the same type of miles that I use the Endorphin Speed 3, which for me was fun daily, not doing real workouts. This was too soft and just too flexible for me for real workouts. But here's the thing. These shoes are fun, they're light, they're good for fast daily miles. They're not these big, bulky, rigid, hyper stable beasts, which now it seems every training shoe has gone that direction to lose the fun. And it's funny because people said this was too stable and heavy and lost the magic of the two. But if you look at what's on the market now, there's no flexibility like this, and there's no softness like this in the training shoes. All of these training shoes have gone into this bulkier direction. Think about Skyward X, right? Skyward X is the replacement for this for a lot of people. And I love this Skyward X. That's one of the most fun shoes of all time, but it's just 330 grams versus this is around, I actually don't know off the top of my head, but under 280 for sure. So bring this back, Saucony, in the Endorphin Speed 5. It looks promising. Give us something fun, rockered, soft, bouncy. That's what we need in the training shoes. Soft, bouncy fun with the rocker that's gonna sing for everyday miles. And I know a lot of people are getting that out of the Evo SL. And that's just not the one that's doing it for me. I like what Saucony's doing with the Endorphin Trainer, and I'm hoping they translate that down to the Endorphin Speed 5. And it looks like they're still going the Power Run PB in the Endorphin Speed 5. So we're not gonna get the super bouncy race foam, but the PB is still a banger. So hopefully the 5 is a banger. All right, last two here. The penultimate shoe that I wanna see come back from the dead. New Balance Rebel V3. This was actually my shoe of the year. This was in, what year was that? 2023. Yeah, this was my shoe of the year. I loved the flexibility. I loved the lightweight. This version of Fuel Cell is also amazing. It was amazing in here. It was amazing in the SC Trainer V2. The current Fuel Cell is just bland. It's dead. It feels dead. It's not as fun. It's not as bouncy. It's not as soft. Again, that joy that a lot of these last generation products had was squeezed out in the V4s and V5s. So the V5 of this is coming soon. We've seen pictures, but I want them to bring back this type of a shoe. Yes, lower to the ground, streamlined, but fun. Give us the bounce. Give us something that's more connected to the ground, but still packs a punch with the cushion. And that was the special thing about this. It still was capable of doing longer runs. It didn't bottom out. This foam was really nice. Something about this current generation of foams for me is just, I've noticed in the training shoes, it's just losing the fun quality. And that's now coming back in the Neo Zens and the Nova Blast 5s of the world. And if you look at the Nova Blast 5, they've done exactly what I'm saying these other brands need to do. In the 4, they made it way too stable, way too firm. I still liked that shoe, but it just lost some of what people loved about the 3. That's what New Balance did in the Rebel V4. Same exact mistake Asics made with the Nova Blast 4, even though that still was a hit. So what I want to see in the 5 is for them to bring back from the dead this type of fuel cell. And guess what? This was a TPU, supercritical TPU, which we're now seeing as one of the most innovative, exciting compounds out there. Look at what Mizuno is doing with it. And look at what Asics is doing with it in the FF Blast Max. I don't actually have any data or confirmation, but I am 80% certain that the FF Blast Max is TPU. I would love to get that lab tested. New Balance went to PIBA, and it's just not special in that version of fuel cell. So bring back the soft, bouncy, supercritical TPU. Bring back this version of the Rebel, which is a true speed training shoe that you can also daily when you want. This packed a punch. This was right up there with the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3 and some of these other great speed training shoes. All right, last shoe. We're gonna come full circle here. This is a really special one. I kind of want to get a workout in this one soon, but Adidas Takumi Sen 8. If you've ever run in this shoe, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, but I think this is the best speed training shoe of all time. It's low to the ground. It has a lot of what I just described about the Rebel V3, plus it has that energy rod snap. It is so direct, and the ground contact time is so short. As soon as my foot hits the ground, it's popping back up. It's one of those shoes where I just cannot run slow in it. I actually ran a half marathon for that reason, and same exact thing that happened with the Metaspeed Sky Paris. I chose the too fast, too aggressive shoe, and then I flamed out on the back half. And it's funny because that race, I think I ran a 1:24 half marathon, and now I can do that any day of the week. So that was 2 years ago. It's interesting to see how the progression goes. But yeah, same version of Light Strike Pro in this as the Adidas Prime X Strung OG. It's so bouncy. This is just a special version of foam. I've said it a ton of times. You get 33 millimeters of stack back here. And the current generation of the Takumi Sen, it has a very similar construction as this. It just lacks the joie de vivre. It lacks the je ne sais quoi of this. The way that this came together was just incredible. And I don't know if it's because of the modified rods that they put in the new one, or if it's just that firmer version of Light Strike Pro that lost the sparkle. There's a certain sparkle and special sheen to the Light Strike Pro. It's so good the red spiders are on it. Gosh dang. Yeah, there's a special quality to that. It's in here too. One of the best speed training shoes of all time. I love this thing for 5K pace, 10K pace, any top end speed. The Boston 12 is a close approximation, or 13, to what this was, except because you have the light strike, it deadens some of that bounce, and it just doesn't have the same explosion off the forefoot. It's a very fast and direct shoe, and it's the absence of anything bothersome. That's what the Boston 13 is. This gives me 1% more. It has that magic dust. The Boston 13, it's a good shoe, but it doesn't have that magic dust. It's nice because it's a foil to everything else. If they brought this back in this form, it would be a foil to everything else and have just as much bounce as the top new racing foams that we're seeing, like the Endorphin Elite 2 and Incrediron, like the Mizuno Energy Next, like the new Puma foam. This is a really fast, efficient feeling shoe. So bring this back from the dead in the Takumi Sen 11. We have seen some leaks, but we're not gonna know how these foams feel until we put some miles in them. So there you go. Whole theme here, man, is for a lot of these training shoes, make them fun. Make the training shoes fun again. Like the Prime X Strung OG. This thing is just wild. Top 3 favorite shoe. And then I want Saucony to bring back, please just bring us back this. If they made the Endorphin Pro 5 this same exact thing, just, you don't have to make any, just maybe improve the upper. If they made it the same exact thing as this, it would sell in numbers. It would immediately go on the top 5 list of shoes. People would be going crazy for it. And if you found a way to make the dual foam work, which it wasn't a fail, but it didn't really add anything in the 5. If you found a way to make the dual foam work, that would be even better. But yeah, one of the best rockers in the game. I'm hoping for something good out of this. All right, Easter special, 20-mile long run. You're getting after it today. I hear somebody calling my name up there. So I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
The colors,
They change colors in the water.
yeah, like that.
If it's cold water, hot water.
Where'd you get them?
From the bunny.
From the Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
Those are fire. Wait, so it goes blue if it's cold, red if it's hot?
So.
Look at that. She looks like a real mom. Look at that real mom dress. Joanna Gaines, who? Supwell home doing numbers. A lot of mileage went into those flowers. She's nursing, okay. Supwell maternity coming 2026.
You go down the hill.
It's a banger.
Okay, now it's starting to get hot.
Bro, Easter Bunny came through with the clout bags. Look at that. These are 5 racks each. You can't even get these in the store. Bang. You want to show the chocolate bunny? Yeah. That's okay. It's a very good chocolate bunny. And it's the Easter Bunny got you milk chocolate so that I can't eat it. That's smart.
It doesn't matter.
That looks so good. She's ready. She's hungry and she's ready. Soon. Very soon. It's a lot of cake.
Then you're gonna get one. Yes.
I'm so excited for this.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you.
Don't start saying, are you one or you two? Alright, I've got a very special wish. You wanna help me? Ready?
This is the Big Fire Easter brunch at a Supwell kitchen. Straight vegan. We've got the biscuits, buttered biscuits with some jam from the farmer's market. The carrot cake. Look at that carrot cake, man. Look at that texture on that carrot cake. That's fire. I don't even know what type of frosting it is, but it looks like a banger. Cream cheese frosting. Vegan cream cheese frosting. And then vegan veggie packed frittata back there. I think it's probably just egg, but look at that perfect, this is the thing, the perfect crust and that golden brown crisping. That's a Big Fire right there.